meet some people. And our trike broke down. It happens. It's not a complaint. It happens. I pity the guy, actually. I think the chain, there's something wrong with the chain. I think the chain, seems like the chain was coming off, even on the motorcycle part. So, you know, when you come to the Philippines and you're getting rides around on trikes, things like this happen. Prepare yourself. Okay, we have an appointment to meet at a certain time, and we're not exactly on a main road, Mahal tells me, so I'm not sure how we're going to continue at this moment. Flagging another one. So this looks like it could be our next ride or not. What do you do?
You refuse me.
He refused you?
You know what's his response?
What? What's that mean? Maybe he didn't like the camera because I had the camera out. The guy would not stop. So there you go. Anyway, I'll put the camera away. Maybe the camera scared him. We'll see. Last going off, wasn't sure if we're going to make it up the hill. It was sputtering, and I'm thinking this is going to be another breakdown. It actually stopped one time and kind of cut out the engine did. So this is where we are. This is called the Whoosh Resto Bar. You can see it up here. The Whoosh Resto Bar. Let's see. This little walkway. I like how these are made of bamboo. Pretty cool. That's a nice little place. This is where you can look down at the road right there. We just looked up at the sign right here. Give you some perspective, I guess I should say. This is a cute little place, man. I like it. So we got here early. Trying to meet our new friends. They invited us to meet them here at this cafe. This is a new cafe, just opened.
Hello, beautiful people. So we are the Filipina, the foreigner, and for today's video we have guests. And you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Chi, the Filipina.
Yeah.
Free Storm Channel.
So maybe before we start, you can promote your YouTube channel.
My channel is Chi the Filipina, and yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or is that it? Check out Free Storm Channel, no space. Got the ad handle, so just add Free Storm.
Such a nice couple. We just met him here at this restaurant. You were telling us about the owners are your friends, right?
Yes.
And what's the name of this restaurant?
This is Whoosh Resto Bar.
Yeah.
And we're in
Valencia, Dumaguete area. So we are actually in Valencia in Negros Oriental, Philippines.
Okay, so look for the little whoosh sign. I took a picture of it earlier.
It's just along the highway.
Yeah, it's great. Oh man, I especially love their French fries. Oh my goodness, they were so good. What's your favorite meal here?
So far the Whoosh Mega Beef Burger.
Yeah. Burger, the one that you ordered. You ordered? Yeah.
So tell us your experience. Tell us how you guys met, and let's know what's going on.
I created my channel early last March and was going to different Filipina channels, working on connecting and getting more subscribers that way. And I was popping in and out of channels, and I popped into hers and connected, popped out, and I was like, wait a minute. She looks really sweet, gorgeous. And I popped back in and started watching, and then every day just started watching her. Eventually, I was kind of one of the regulars in there. Eventually I started doing my own live streams, and she'd come into mine. So we spent many hours, often 3 to 5 hours a day, doing our own live streams and watching each other and getting to know each other. And we started talking offline, and we talk about anything, anytime, and have had a great time together. So sold my house in June. And we got together, I think, late June, early July, and then I moved over here in August. And tomorrow will be 7 months that I've been in the Philippines, and we've been together.
Happy Mansari.
It'll be 7
Yeah, once are in the Philippines.
So you sold everything and came here, like you didn't think twice about maybe keeping something and kind of figuring it
There
out.
was more that I wanted to put into storage, but I was so burned out. I had so much stress. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I sold the place, and almost all of my stuff was either tossed or given away to other people. And I just cleared out as much of my debt as I could with the sale of the house. And it needed a bunch of work, so I gave the guy a screaming deal. He was able to buy it, and I just I had to do a hard reset on my life and get out of the job and the location I was at and start over. And when I started researching the Philippines, I looked at different islands. I looked at places on Luzon. I looked at Leyte, and I discovered Dumaguete and Valencia and started looking into it. And before I even had started talking to Chi or even found her channel, I had already decided I wanted to come to Dumaguete, Valencia area, especially Valencia's a little higher altitude, so a little cooler than down in Dumaguete. And I already knew what kind of motorcycle I wanted and everything. So I did a ton of research almost every day for about 10 months before I came over.
So yeah, I believe that YouTube channel can make it's like dating site now.
Yeah.
We're together because of YouTube. So we are thankful with that. And I found him like he has a small channel at the time. I told him like I'm willing to help his channel until now we both have channel. So yeah.
So you met without being close to each other, like physically, right? Like you were away and you were here, right? So when you finally came together, was it awkward? Was it natural? How was that experience? G?
Yeah, go ahead.
Me, I feel like just very comfy for me because every time since we found each other on YouTube, I feel like I can talk everything to him. I feel like he's so good to talk and he's so kind. Even we don't meet yet in person. And like yeah, okay. I think this guy is like he's very this person is very emotional, guys. And just
I'm a
like
softie.
yeah, softy. And so I'm watching his live and like, oh my god, he's very soft. If I have a chance, I like to give him a hug because he's like very soft and just like, oh my. So the time that he said like, he wants to move here, we start talking every day. I started talking about myself, like anything. I can talk anything to him. That's what I feel. And when he arrived here in Dumaguete, I just like there's nothing new. We're just the same person. Like nothing awkward. I'm not awkward.
We had already found the place, and we were going to originally wait until I got here to rent it, and she found it, and it was somebody else was looking at it. So we went ahead and rented it, and she started bringing stuff from the province and getting it ready and doing her live streams. Yeah, little studio apartment. So the day that I arrived, when we walked in from the airport, I didn't feel like I was walking into a weird like hotel room or something. I felt like I was already walking into my home,
Oh,
and it
wow.
already felt like home, and I was comfortable with her, and it was
Wow.
never really had a similar experience with someone like her before.
So you didn't feel awkward at all when you first met?
No.
No.
Yeah.
You guys awkward?
Yes, for a few hours.
Oh wow.
Well, when she picked me up
Yeah.
in the van, she got an air conditioned van to pick me up at the airport. She was a little standoffish. I was trying to be like, she's a
Yeah,
little
that's yeah,
standoffish.
that thing.
A little nervous for the first hour.
I'm
so.
shy. I'm shy. Just
You have chaperone when you pick
yeah,
up.
yeah. We have friends with me to talk a video or film with us. Like for us, then it's like I'm talking. But like that's just a minute, guys. That's just a minute, and we are in our apartment. Yeah, we feel like it's comfy.
Just straight, she had the place. I came in. We had already rented it. We were there. It just felt like home. We just just immediately comfortable with each other, and it's really hard to explain. But if you get a good, genuine, traditional Filipino, there's nothing like it.
The thing is, when he said like, I arrived this time. I get up in the morning and I cook food to prepare when he arrived, just having food in the apartment.
She had some creamy pork and mushrooms waiting for me in the
Yeah.
fridge. So we got back. She's like, "Are you hungry?" I'm like, "Okay, we can go get something." She's like, "I already cooked for you."
No,
I already cooked dinner for
I
you.
already got, and he said, I can't believe that you cook already.
And it was amazing. Her very first meal was a home cooked meal, and it was delicious. So it was just a great first day in the Philippines.
That's really nice. Work the head with food. Hot dogs and things.
Corn egg. Already.
Hot dogs and eggs. And I got a good specialty.
So when you started talking online, how did you ask permission with your parents?
No way! Oh my
Yeah?
god, maybe
Yeah.
I'm shy to tell here, but I don't really tell them to meet him.
Oh.
So the thing is, I told my parents that I will go to Dumaguete. I will stay there. Because I want to, I want to continue my YouTube. I want to work for it. I want to meet friends like that. But, they don't know that he's coming. They don't know he's coming, but, it's surprise. And after, I think a month or almost a month that we're living together, my mama calling me that, okay guys, what did I hear to your sister? Because only my sister know that he's coming. So I think my sister told her that I'm with him, and just like my mama reaction, I heard it like she's calling me like, your sister told me that, hey, you're living with another foreigner.
It's a surprise,
Yeah.
Mama.
I'm just like, sorry, because, I told her that I'm 13. I'm in 13, and I think it's fine. And she said like, you should make sure, because I don't want you to be, to be in the wrong people.
Yeah.
Just like before, I met a wrong people. So
Yeah.
just like, make sure that he's a good for you. It's like, but I'm glad that, after I talked to them that, I met him, about him, we go there in the province and then meet him, and they feel like, oh, okay, he's good. He's good guy.
Yeah, it must
How
have
is
been
it?
just after that. Her mom's birthday was the 11th of September, and we started riding there afternoon of the 10th, stayed the night in Bayawan City, and then went out to the province for her birthday on the 11th. Her brothers cooked an amazing lechon baboy,
Yeah.
and we had a big birthday party for her mom's birthday, and I was just myself. I'm just myself all the time, and either people like how I am or they don't. I don't put on a facade. I don't put on a fake face.
Yeah,
And
he's very jolly in the province, and people there, even my neighbors, adore him because he's like doing some things like, hey, it's funny, just
Yeah.
And also the thing I like is he's the one who talk to people. It's not like observing people around. Just hi, kumusta ka? How the word
some are
kumusta
kind
ka?
of shy to him and may not say much. And I'll just go up and introduce myself and start trying to
Yeah,
interact
that's
and
the
talk
thing,
to him and stuff.
My parents also like him because he's not the one like very observant. He's just talking to everyone, even the people there, they don't know how to speak English very well. But he's the one approach.
Well, I'm observant, but I'm not. I wasn't standoffish and quiet. I was
Yeah,
very outgoing to them.
Yeah, that's what I like. And they told me like, oh, he's good. Because before they met him, like, I already told him that, hey, he's very kind. This person is like this, blah, blah, blah. I told him a lot. And just, the parents, yeah, but, I want you to make sure that, he's for you, he's good. So, yeah, and, yeah, they love him now.
Yeah.
Her whole family's
Yeah.
been amazing
Whole
to
family.
me. She's got 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Was it 4 brothers?
Yeah,
4 brothers, 2 sisters. So there's 7 siblings altogether.
What about you?
I'm the eldest and we're 3 in family.
Ah, nice.
So since tomorrow is your 7 months mansari, so what's the changes in your foreigner? Like, because for me, when when I'm with him, I receive a lot of messages borrowing money. Did you experience that?
Yeah, of course I experienced that. That's why, guys, to be honest, I don't have a very, very close friend. Because they ask me,
Yes.
like, hey, can you be
Ninang.
Ninang?
Yeah.
Ninang is
Godmother.
godmother in
Oh,
church.
yeah.
And after that, can you buy this for my daughter?
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Can you buy this? And sometimes can I borrow because we need to buy cake for the birthday. Can I borrow money, something like? And yeah, they told that you also have money because you have foreigner.
What's your perspective on that? Like the overall thought, just overall, not necessarily you specifically, but the overall thought that, like, a lot of times a Filipino family would kind of assume that you are rich and you're going to take care of everything. What's your opinions on that?
I've heard that a lot. I will say with her family, they have not asked, hinted, pushed for anything. They've just been friendly and welcoming and kind. And I haven't run into that. I haven't experienced it at all with them. I have nothing but good things to say about her siblings and her mom and dad and everybody that I've met. So I've heard lots of stories about that happening. The family wants you to basically fund everything. They think you're rich just because you're from the West. And what they don't realize is we get into a lot of debt in the West. And while our money is big in the U.S. or in Canada or wherever you're from, that doesn't mean that the money is big there. Your money is big here in the Philippines. There, it doesn't go very far. So just because you come over and it's worth more here, it doesn't mean you have a bunch of it stacked up. For say, most people are probably in debt. I got pretty lucky. Like I said, I was able to sell my house and wipe out almost all of it. Still have a few things to take care of and had some unexpected startup costs here, but I was gonna before I was here, I was gonna bring up with her that, hey, I want to have a conversation. I want to be very upfront that I'm not gonna fund the entire family and every little business idea or whim or emergency. Carabao's sick, need a cake, whatever. And before I could even bring it up, she approached me about it.
Wow.
Because she had worked in Manila for 10 years supporting the family. And she had already put down guidelines within when she got together with somebody that her and her family was going to be the priority. If there was extra and she was able, she would help them if there was a need or something, but it wasn't to be expected. It wasn't going to be the norm. And so, yes, I was going to bring it up, but she approached me with that she had already told her family that wasn't going to be the case and set expectations for me that wasn't going to be a problem. And it was before we even met each other that she had already set that boundary with them to not expect that. And we've had, up to this point, 7 months, 0 issues with it. So
Sounds like us. We do the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yes.
See, you find a good Filipina, they take care of you.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
make sure everything is above board. It's really good.
Yeah, and that's when Winnie is in the province. We stay there like 3 days in the province, and it's New Year. So of course, New Year is the big like occasion here in the Philippines. And my parents he's the one buy this going to the grocery like that. And my mama told me hey, told him that don't spend much because this is just a ordinary day. Just like that. She told me that, and I told him hey, mama said don't spend much.
I was splurging, but it was on my own accord. They weren't
Yeah.
asking me.
Yeah, exactly.
Her family was telling her to tell me, hey, don't buy a bunch, don't spend a bunch.
Yeah, that's
So anything I did was totally on my own.
And that's where sometimes I think a lot of YouTube videos you watch, sometimes the Philippines gets a bad rap,
Real,
because
yeah.
they get a lot of foreigners get a false impression of actual, genuine, wonderful Filipinos and their families. And I don't think genuine Filipinos and their families get enough of the publicity because you hear too much of the other, right? Because it's so nice, you get a good family, right? Normal, taking care of you, looking out for you.
Yeah, there's a bad thing and good thing here in the Philippines. You meet Filipina that because you have foreigner, they thought like okay, I have my foreigner, I have money, I have to ask that, I want that, I want
Yeah.
this. So
Buy me
there's
this,
a
buy me
Filipina
that.
like that, to be honest.
Yes.
And there's a Filipina that also understand that foreigner like they just moving here for the stress life,
Low stress.
low
Low
stress
stress, yes.
yeah. And then some like that. I always,
She's always trying to save me money. She'll say,
Yeah.
"We'll just get that next time. We'll
Yeah.
get the cheaper one, get the lower
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
I don't need that. Let's not even go into that clothing store. I'll go to Ukay.
Exactly.
So she's saving me money daily. Really.
I always choose
Same.
okay.
Yeah, me too.
You guys sisters.
Maybe you're my last
Same.
sister. Just yeah, I'm like that because I'm not into expensive things.
Yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm just happy with the simple, but that's what I wish before. I want happy life, simple but happy.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys think a lot alike.
No, because like our level of maturity is different. Yeah. Compared to the younger ones, except for Leia. I always mention Leia because before like I always say don't get a young Filipina, like 18 to 20.
There's
Will
always exceptions.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Will
always,
there's a young Filipina that they are also wants the life that they have their own first they have a different mindset also in their young.
yes.
So that's why.
So, in your 7 months already, how you deal with your tampo?
She doesn't tempo.
No, we're not 7
How about you?
months. Sorry, I mean.
Once in a while I'll get grumpy, but yep. Usually if I'm grumpy, I just tell her, feed me. Just throw some food at me.
Yes, Grumpy.
That's a great
Oh,
answer.
Yes, Grumpy.
Oh,
I get
that's great.
hangry, and if I'm grumpy, I probably have forgotten to eat, and she just needs to give me some food and give me like 10 or 15 minutes and I'll be fine. So we just, I've had relationships in the past where there would be hours or days of strife and conflict and arguments.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's something I made it very clear I was not going to tolerate Tanko. And she's like, I don't Tanko. My experience since I've been here is she doesn't.
Yeah, and if he grumpy is grumpy, I'm just like okay, just like I don't know, just
Little bit space.
I let him
Yeah.
like
But it's not like different rooms, not,
yeah.
we'll just, I'll watch a little TV for half an hour or something, and she'll scroll Facebook or TikTok for 20 minutes or something. And then as soon as we've, caught our breath and we just have a conversation and figure out, we apologize to each other. Hey, I could have done this different. This is what happened. And
I understand things.
never any extended period. And I mean, really, misunderstandings, miscommunications, probably less than an hour in length. No multi-hour, multi-day talk sessions.
Yeah, I think it's normal because it's like that. Like it's not perfect, but it's just minutes for us. Like okay, I feel like he's grumpy, I'm just like okay, I get quiet and just like I ask him, "Are you okay? We're okay." And he always asks me, "Are we okay?"
I think it's
other,
normal.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can start an okay story.
Yeah, are we okay? Just asking like that, and yeah, there's nothing like nothing
We're
to.
always reassuring each other. We're always making sure that we say that we appreciate and we
Yes.
do something for each other, or we appreciate the person. Just acknowledgments of each other and our love for each other and our appreciation and respect for each other daily, often multiple times a day. And just even if somebody knows it I think it's important to show it and to say it. And I think that has helped our relationship a lot.
Yeah.
So, now it's time for the controversy, okay?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the excessive use of phones with Filipinas?
Hers is not bad, and I do a lot on my phone too. So I mean,
Even
I would say we're pretty even. Like,
Even.
we really haven't had any conflicts with our phones. Nothing major anyway. If sometimes we'll be watching a show and she'll pick a show or a movie, and then I catch her over there scrolling, and she'll look up and be like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Well, put your phone down." But nothing, no major arguments, and not like ignoring each other and stuff. So.
can you give some advice to those who like a foreigner wants a Filipina and the Filipina wants to have a foreigner?
Good question.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Me?
The foreigner wants
Yes.
a Filipina. Beware the dating sites. They can work. A lot of times they don't work. If Filipina is immediately asking for money, if it's, oh, I don't have load for my phone, so I can't keep chatting or I can't do a video call.
That's red
I ran
flags.
into that's a big red flag. I ran into that a couple times before I met Chi, and what I found was if I helped them with that, that was really the test to see if I was willing to send money.
Exactly.
And then, oh well, now I can't charge my phone because our electricity got turned off by the power company because we didn't pay our bill. My mama's sick, my papa's sick, my Carabao's sick. It's somebody's birthday. My dog's nose is dry. You know, on and on. So
excuses.
don't start sending money, and be aware that Western money goes a really long way. Things don't cost the same amounts that they do in the West. And so if she says, I need to get a salon, go to the salon, and it's $50 US. No, it's not. We both go get a mani and pedi because I get ingrown toenails and fingernails, so I get into them too. And we go to Robinson's Mall to cut loose, and we're out the door less than 750 pesos, both of us with a mani pedi, and so that's like $17 US.
Mm-mm.
So, and a rose yesterday, I got her a rose up at 5,000 Roses, Valencia Ridge, 150 pesos for the rose, so that's less than $3 US for a rose. That same long stem red rose in the US would have been $10.
oh yeah,
Expensive blur.
definitely.
So, and the other thing is boots on the ground. Video calls, chatting are great, but you don't know what she's doing with the rest of her time. That's one thing that was nice about watching each other's live streams for hours a day was they're not just talking to you, they're talking to other people in the chat. You're getting to
Yeah.
see how they act.
Mm-mm.
People are interrupting them. You see kind of their response to things.
Yeah.
So come visit the Philippines, and not for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Try and do 3 or
Exactly.
4 weeks,
Exactly.
because the first 7 to 10 days, you're going to be jet lagged. You're going to be
Yeah.
sweating your butt off. You're going to be exhausted and miserable. Even though you're enjoying things, you're just going to be worn out.
What
And
was your first day like? Nothing recounts ours. You kept me going.
Our first do like.
I was fine, and we were going to go out for dinner with our friend that recorded for us. Once we got back to the hotel room, and I took a shower and changed clothes, and she fed me that meal that she made, I didn't want to move again.
Yeah.
And we canceled going out that night. We went to bed kind of early and just chilled out.
I feel so sorry about him.
I was exhausted. I've been traveling
Because
for
our
like 30
first
hours.
7
Yeah.
days, we just hung out all the time. Like, because he didn't say
For that
anything.
first day
yes.
even,
And
that-
then I knew that after a year, that the first week, there's a jet lag there. And I don't know. Yeah. So,
Big part of jet lag is dehydration.
mhm.
Hydrate, especially on the airplane. Airplane air is dry. Have extra salt. Put salt on fruit or something. Eat bananas. Get the liquid IV that has electrolytes. If the airline offers you water or juice, get fluids constantly. Drink lots when you're here because you're going to be sweating it out. And it was 4 days after going here, we knew we were going to Bohol, so I did 4 days of massive hydration and rest
Yeah.
to be ready for that big tourist package trip in Bohol. So
Yeah,
spend time together, get to know each other, talk about things, see how she is for an extended period. Don't necessarily meet with family right away. If you go out somewhere, or let's say you visit the Philippines and you go on a date, bringing one chaperone, one friend, one sister, that's okay. If they show up and they have a bunch of their friends or the whole family,
But
whole family.
bye.
The whole
Yeah.
family.
Turn around and leave.
how about you? What is your advice?
Yeah, for us Filipinas, if you meet like Filipinas here, just what's on the ground. And yeah, like you said, spend time with her, know her like, everything like about family because sometimes Filipina act like single in the Philippines and
Yes.
they have like they are married before, they just
Yes.
said like they're
They have a
single.
double life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just know the Filipino first and
Don't send money.
Yeah, the family. Meet the family. If you like them, then you can spend the time with them sometimes. But no, there's lots of red flags and good things
Yes.
you need to know.
Well, for wrapping up,
Yeah.
my favorite wrap up question is tell us, both of you, each, tell us one bad experience and one good experience with your relationship thus far. What's the worst thing and the best thing? What's the worst thing and the best thing with your experience of
We
your
are
relationship?
in 9 months together. Included our LDR,
LDR.
more than a month LDR. 7 months together. I don't know.
Nothing stands out as bad experience.
No, we don't have yet.
We're just gonna say yes, but we enjoy being together all
Yeah.
day, every day.
That's good.
We talk about everything. We do everything together. There's none of this girls' night out, boys' night out. I don't go off and do
We
stuff.
don't do that
We do everything together.
together. Yeah.
And I've had a couple times where a guy I was talking to wanted to go have a beer or something, and I'm like, that's fine, but she's coming with me because he's like, well, yeah, but they could go do something. I'm like, we do everything together, and it's not that we have to, we want to, and that's just us. We are very close. Our relationship is together, and I don't feel a need to go off and be separate from her.
Yeah.
I
So
like to experience everything with her.
yeah, every day we're together, and I don't feel like we argue. No, we never argue yet, and like yet again.
Don't hope for an argument.
Yeah, don't put it on your wish list.
Well, every day I pray that we're good together. We are just
We just communicate as well as we can. And
never argue.
Yeah.
Never.
So guys, you can promote your channel again.
Kuya Storm channel on YouTube. Just search at Kuya Storm, no space.
Yeah, Chuda Filipina. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you guys
Thanks for having
We
us.
really appreciate our meetup today, guys.
If you
Yeah,
guys are in Valencia, Dumaguete, check out Woosh Resto Bar.
Yes.
so happy that we met. Even we met on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're here now. We met each other in person. So
Yes. So I'm really thankful, and so this is for today's video, and I hope guys you will follow their YouTube channel also, and we will put the description link below. So that's the one.
bye, guys.
This is coming in. Looking over this way, part of it. We were up on that part up there. It's coming in, the entranceway. Lovely spot right there to sit. You get checked out over here. Pay for your meal.
It's good here.
Really nice, yeah.
You say there's no fun in me, and the place is really cool.
You say that again?
It's really cool. Yeah,
Do you mean cool as in it feels cool, or
Yeah.
just cool as in thumbs up?
cool and
Both.
Yes.
It was good.
good. You said cool.